Hey, are you thinking about moving to Richmond, Virginia, and you're looking for a realtor so you can buy a house? Well, in this video, I'm going to give you a little taste of what I do, so let's go. Hey, if this is your first time to my channel, stop what you're doing, hit that bell button so I can alert you of more videos like this in the future. Now, this situation is a little unique. That's why I'm here at the Richmond International Airport, because I have a client that I'm going to pick up today. Yes, I don't pick up all my clients from the airport who is moving from out of state. This gentleman, I never met him face to face. Now, I had a scenario like this before years ago where I never met one buyer. They were moving from New York, but they drove down and I met them at the closing table, which is so crazy, but it was a very smooth process. I was there for the inspection. I was there to do the walkthrough. So I was there to help them out, even though they were not here in Richmond, Virginia. But even until this day, they're still happy about the move that they made right here in Richmond, Virginia. Well, when I first met this gentleman, he gave me a call. He said, "Hey Chris, I saw your videos. I'm liking what I'm seeing, and can you help me purchase a home?" Now, his whole game plan from the very beginning was to purchase a home before he got here. Now, I tried to convince him like, hey, maybe you want to wait. You want to learn the area a little bit, but he's like, no, I know I have to move here and I do want a house. So he was very adamant about that. He went on with the option to just go ahead and purchase the house. It made it a little tough on my end because it put the pressure on me to make sure it's the house that he wanted. I really don't like doing this, but if the person insists on doing it, I will, and I will do my due diligence so that person can be happy. Just like my friends I was telling you from New York, they're even happy to this day, and I believe this guy going to be happy as well. So you're going to walk with me through this journey. We're going to meet him in a little bit. Our game plan is I'm going to drop him off at where he's going to stay tonight. I'm going to pick him up in the morning. We're going to have the orientation at the house. We're going to have some videos on that, and then we're going to go to his closing. But before we go to his closing, I have another client who needs to sell their home. Now, this client was very interesting as well because they looked at one of my YouTube videos. I believe it was a Colonial Heights video, one of those videos I had of the area. And once they saw the video, she gave me a call and said, well, Chris, I need help in making this move to the Richmond, Virginia area. I found her a house, and there her job has moved her with a great promotion, but yet she called me and said, hey, Chris, I need your help again to sell my house. So sometimes I would do that. I have had that happen several times, and I'm about to go to her house tomorrow in between the closing with this gentleman so I can put the sign up and make sure things are ready, and I have my photographer there. We're gonna meet him tomorrow and we're gonna go from there. And once we leave her house, we're gonna go to the closing to get this wrapped up as well. Someone from in-state called me and said, hey Chris, I see your video, can you help us out? And from that video, I had a chance to help her build a house. They're building now, a couple building a house right now, and they also had a house to sell out of state. I can also help when a family needs to sell their house out of state. I can help with that as well. And also with this couple scenario, they have a condo that they're going to sell, so I'm looking forward to helping them on that end. So I have a New England family that moved this way, a nice couple. We had a nice Zoom call. I really figured out and honed in on what they really wanted in this area. So we found a great location. But the cool thing about them was this. I really had a chance to really help them out from being out of state, because sometimes when you're looking at a home, it could be a new build. And you're thinking the house, this is awesome. This is something that we might want. And then you figure out it's not the right area. So what I did, I went over to the houses that they were interested in. I drove the neighborhood. I gave them a personal video, a personal tour of the area. And from those videos, they could really decide if they wanted to move to the area. Because sometimes it can be very tricky. The pictures can be better than the place itself. So this area one time, the house was nice. I was like, hey guys, look at the house behind me. They saw the house, but then I'm like, hey, look at this area. And they saw that the location was not what they wanted. Okay, we're about to go inside and meet my client, and I'm going to get him squared away. Look forward to seeing how it goes, so let's go. Yeah, good to see you, man. I'm glad we can sing live. So I had a chance to meet my client face to face yesterday. It was nice. I was messing with him because I told him he was the same height I am, because I'm like 5'5". I'm a short guy, 5'5", 5'6", give or take, right? But you can't tell how tall a person is on Zoom, but it was nice to meet him face to face. And I always have this little nervousness of when I'm showing someone their home for the first time, because he didn't see this house in person like we were talking about, and he loves it. So I'm so happy about that. He likes the area. If you can look behind me, they're still building houses in this area, but this right here is the older section because they have a newer section coming. Even though all these homes are new, but they have another section coming, and the prices went up. But we were fortunate enough to find him this nice spec home. Now, spec home is a home that's built and they don't have a buyer. But I believe this deal fell through with a past buyer that wanted the house. So we're fortunate enough to find this house. It was checking out all the boxes that he wants in a house. So he's very excited. I'm excited. And we're here today to do orientation. Now, orientation is when a builder representative come in and tell the owner everything about the house. They go from top to bottom, and usually it takes about an hour and a half. So he's inside learning everything about his new home, and then we're gonna head to closing. But before we get to the closing, I had to make a stop with another YouTube client, and she's gonna put her house on the market, but we're gonna head that way in a little bit. So guys, everything went very well with my client's orientation. Like I brought up earlier, this is my client's house who found me on YouTube as well. Now, we're gonna put her house on the market this week. I'm meeting my photographer over here so we can get some awesome pictures done. We did a little light staging inside, and we should be able to get this home sold. Now, she found me through one of my videos, and now she's calling me and say, hey Chris, I need help to get my home sold. So what I'm going to do is go in, take the pictures, get everything going, because she's out of state. And see, that's how I like to help my clients, even when they have to leave. Hey, I have to go, I got this job promotion, I'm out. And I help them to get the home sold. I helped another family the same way. This gentleman, he had orders and he had to be stationed somewhere else. So once he left, he was in the middle of remodeling the home. He bought the house and he was fixing it up for him and his family, but they had to leave the project. They gave me the key and said, Chris, can you help us out? So I met the contractors at the house to help them out. And it went pretty well. We even got the home staged. It turned out very nice. It was an awesome project. We got his home sold and he was not even in the state. So this is another little feature I like to help my clients with that I want to bring to your attention. So there you have it. This home in Chester will hit the market soon. I'm excited for my client because we should be able to get this home sold. And now we're on our way to the closing with my new client that I just met yesterday. So let's go. Okay guys, we're closed. First and foremost, I like to thank my client who's waiting for me right now because he was very supportive in allowing me to do a video through this whole process. Everything went pretty smooth. I'm excited for him and his family that's going to be coming soon to the Virginia area. And I just want to give you guys a little taste of what I try my best to do for all my clients. So if you're thinking about moving to the area, please give me a call. I don't care if you're thinking about moving next week, next month, or next year. Please give me a call because me and my team would love to help you make that smooth move to Richmond, Virginia area.